Right. No destructions. No destructions. Right, we've got to use the F1 menu then. Right, couple those to the front there. Okay. So let's bring up the map. I am allowed out. Good. I'm going to need that. Let's release the brake. Oh gosh. I would use the advanced one, wouldn't I? If I push that back in, are you gonna... Yes, you are. And I don't know where the small one is. Is that black 5 that's just passed us? Yep. Oh, I've got a red. Well, that's not fair. Oh no, mine's on the other side. This one's mine. You have ice cream. Oh, share. Don't forget the small ejector. I don't know where the small ejector is. And so until I got enough light to see... That's the large. What's that? That's the injector. That's the water thing. Those are the cylinder cocks, which I'm surprised I haven't blown it up because we didn't have them open. Don't know. No, it's your ice cream. This is the Western Lines of Scotland, which is a fantastic route. Right, brake. Right, has that now changed? Yep. So we are now clear into there. Lovely. So let's move that into forward. And away we go. And we can continue our hunt for the small ejector. There it is. Which means that now if we push that in, we have that there we go. Does that work? Yeah, and that works good. I do absolutely adore the Western Lines of Scotland. Hey, Roblox Rail! How are you today? Don't hit it, don't hit it. Right, now we're doing that and we're waiting for that to react. Not again. Oh, come on. Slowly, 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 and clunk. Good. Coupled. Brilliant. Request permission from the signalman to pass the signal and pull into the station. Signal approved. Into platform 2 where we're gonna uncouple from this lot. Do not use the F4 hood to put in water. Okay. You're good. Hyped for TS. I wouldn't quite say hyped, but I'm looking forward to it. It'll give me a reason to actually play the game. As I don't do that very much at the moment. Let's open one of them, shall we? Get a bit of air in here. Right, into the platform. One thing I am looking forward to though is the whatchamacallit, the new passenger yeah, stuff. Don't want to pass that. Right, we need to uncouple from all of it, which is there, and then we're stopping at platform 1. Right, let's just check that we've got the head shunt back. And then we're coupling to that lot. With there, we have the head shunt back. Request permission to shift and tab, no. Control and tab. It's nice and steady back. Let's get a snappity snap. Right, stop there. On the crossing. Good, we've got the light to go forward. So away we go. Did I push that back in? Yes, I did. Does that mean that we can have a little less of that then? There we go. Right, we're going down to gate 2. Did I get a chance to look at Uru online? No, I didn't. By the time as I got off last night, and then I've had a few jobs to do today. US freight routes just don't interest me like a British passenger route. You half expect the Isle of Wight to be the first one due to the length. Teen Slipper, hello and welcome. Just new on Twitch here, trying to find your way about. Well, if you like trains, then you're certainly welcome on this channel. We have a follow. And that follow is from... Oh, we've got Ellen Nicole and Shibbatith. Both of you, thank you very much for the follows if you're here. If you are here, say something. Oh, we're stopping here. We're stopping here. Stopping here. And then we're going back to platform 1. What was that? No, trying to find your way. First time in the chat works. Installed the app 4 or 5 times, did not work. Now suddenly, bang, it works. Yeah, Twitch can be like that. But we're very happy to have you with us. Right, we're coming back onto our train. I have no idea why that signal's up. It should be down. And we should be able to control and tab as well. But never mind. That's my train. We need to brake before we smack into it. Right. Let's just try and move back onto it slowly. Come on, thank you. Whoa, 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 not too fast. There we go. Have we touched? No, not yet. Still got a mile and a half to go. There we go, now we're touched. Right, couple up. And await further instructions. Let on peoples. To do that we need to put some brake on. It's not letting me let on the people. Oh, that's because they are being let on. Pick up there. And then we start on our good. The temptation to use the mod me command is high. Make sure that you got enough points for that. Right, if I leave... There we go. Let the people on again. It predates Telford by a long way, but yeah, these days Wellington is Telford West. It is indeed. But it would have been the days when it was Telford and Dawley. Wellington and Dawley. Yeah, you noticed. Frederick Buckhenkrison, thank you very much for the follow. Right, we are now officially ready to go. Oh, was that the same one? As Steambot beat me to it. Yep. Frederick Buckhenkrison, Hendrickson, thank you for the follow. If you're in chat, please do pop along and say hello. Right, let's get rid of that. Give a whistle. Wellington, Dawley, Ketley. Gosh. The Night Scotsman. Caravans. Live life on the move. Oh, we have another follow. That would be NASCAR 0914. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the crew. Right. Next stop is Castle Kennedy, Platform 1. Right, we have the 20, which we're at now, so we'll shut off steam. Amarillo, of course, we did, as well as the Telford Steam Railway, GWR, Vale of Bridle and Walsh Pool lines. Right, whilst we're here in the slow area, before we have to floor it, let's open that and open that, and that should now start going back up. He says. Yeah. No, it's too much. It's there. Right, let me bring up that one, and we can see a little bit better. Boiler water level 0.58, 0.59, good. Schedule. I'm not running a schedule at the moment, mainly because I don't actually know what we're doing. Right, let's get some coal on. What do you guys reckon to the new CptnJenks bot feature where it says in chat who's followed? Just saves me needing to go onto Steam Labs all the time. Right. Right, full open. Stop putting coal on for a moment. No, wrong one. Right, we'll stop putting water on for a moment as well. Let's do it that way. There we go. Right. Let's pull that back and open her up again. This bank is quite a long one to climb. The schedule is make it up as we go along. It is indeed, Amarillo. Tickets. Remember, you're new and might do some stupid things. Oh, don't worry, Team Slipper. You've done the most non-stupid thing by being in this channel. You like it, good. Right. Right, we need more coal on. Another thing that I can do, if I just come back into this, is that. Right, how are we doing? No, we can put a bit more on. Great streamer. Not a problem, Mr. Harrison. It was a new feature that I found today. Right, we're at 40, which we've just gone past the Morpeth board for, but we'll be stopping at Castle Kennedy in a moment, so we can start looking at applying the brakes. Mr. Harrison, thank you very much for the host. Because battery is almost dead. How do you log off? You cannot find a button. Just if you're on the app, you just close the app. But before you do, up in the top corner, there's a little heart. If you just press on that, it will tell you when I'm next online. Oh, we're entering this one hot. Stand back from the platform, peoples. We're coming in hot and fast. NASCAR, thank you very much for the host. Did I miss your question a bit further up? Most likely, if it's further up and I haven't answered it. Will do, thanks, see you. Not a problem, Teen Slipper. Right, we've stopped slightly short, so we're just going to pull forward before we allow the passengers off. I'm sure that they want to get to the goods cart as well. Would help if we had it in full forward. There we go. Right, open the doors. F4. Fire masses dropping. Good. Teen Slipper, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you have a good rest of the day, and I shall catch you later. Out of interest, would I be interested if you can try and get a short stream on showing the tiny bits of the route you did create? Yes, I would, Amarillan. I actually downloaded it and I had a look at it to do on the stream, but because there's not a lot of scenery, I didn't want to negate your work that you've done. Right, open the cylinders. And let's go. Next stop, Dunragget. See, that's no on apply. It's not that one. It's this one. Thick black smoke coming out the top, that's just how we like it. Right, let's pull back on that a little bit and then we can go again. We need water. Should really have done that in the station. Good, that should be going in. We're on 33 at the moment. 32, no, it's not going in. Should be there. There we go, it's going in now. You're trying to get the track to work before you do too much scenery. One of the tips that I was given, Amarillan, is do a little bit of track and then a little bit of scenery. Do it in stages, because otherwise you'll have miles and miles of track with no scenery and then you'll get bored of it. No, wrong way. Computer Freak, hello and good evening. Right, our steam generation rate is still on the climb, which is good. How am I? I'm very well, thank you, Computer Freak. How are you this evening? Right, next stop is Dunraggit. Right, if we put the blower on, will that help matters? Answer, no. Do we have the dampeners up? Firebox what? Doors. Shows that the blower's off and the dampeners are on. Well, let's put the blower on just a smidge. And I can't see the dampeners in this. This time of day is horrible. What's that? Cylinder cocks. Reverse a firebox door. Live. Yeah, I'm live. Fab Diva, this is live. Don't go away. Unfortunately is no more. I've corrected that 3 times today. Stupid Moobot. Are there any others? No. And we're going as fast as we can. As fast as I can get it to go anyway. You had a day off today. Yeah, I've got quite a few days off coming up. Which means more streams when I'm able to. I'm not always going to be able to stream, of course, but when I can, I will. Right, we need more coal. And we need to start looking at slowing. Which also means that now that we've switched off, if we open that, right, let's brake. Shows me by his sword. Right, just coming in very slowly now. It's enough on the firebox. That's enough on the brake. Let's open the doors. Emotes are here. They're available for Twitch subscribers. They are indeed. Right, next stop is Glenus. Not that one. It is that one, but I can't access it at the moment. So the emotes that we have are that one, and that one. Right. We can stop putting water in now. There we go. You can go back in, that'll save us a bit of boiler pressure. He says. What about you? Are you off? Yep. Oh, a bit too much. As we go across. Get a little bit more coal on. Still tanking the boiler, although I think that that's not helping anymore, nor is the sander, which which was off anyway. Right, we're coming up to the 50 limit. Doing 50 would be nice. What did you find about the... yeah, I actually watched it today. It looks really good. Looking forward to it. Whistle for the guy in the little house there. Right, coming in towards Glenus. Right, Morpeth for the 40. Which we really don't need to worry about. Is it me, or has it been a long time since we last saw another train? And we really need a head code on. There we go. Trains on a bridge. Morpeth for the 25, good. We'll start braking now. And we can release that. Hey, Mr. Rogers, how are you this evening? Welcome to my special I wasn't working today stream. Hope you don't see one on a single line. Yeah, well, we've had the passing places, but where they've been none. The trailer does look interesting, and it'll be interesting to see how some of the new mechanics work. Right, just whilst we stopped, now is the time that we put in some water. Class 66. Yeah, but I would have much preferred the shed in like a Freightliner livery. But they've got to do what they can get licenses for. Right, let's stop. Good, lock that off. Let's open the door so the fireman can fall out. Is that still going up? 39. I think we've reached about the maximum there. Yeah, it's still going up, but very slowly. Right, release the brakes. Grab a snappity snap. And forwards we go. Let's do that to assist with the brakes, shall we? So then it's not all on the small injector. Mr. Harrison has 2 workshop scenarios. I will have to go and check them out, Mr. Harrison. Right, let's pull that back. Right, we're in the 50. Oh, that you downloaded. Oh. I was really looking forward to doing a Mr. Harrison scenario. No, I think we're too far back now. Yeah, I think we still are. This is a 1 in 90. Let's see if that helps. Right, we'll stop putting water in for a minute as well. There we go. Right, next stop is Cocoan, and we've got a big climb till we get there. Making one at Netherfield again. Want to find out why AI freezes random. Not even before signals. I'm having a problem with one of mine whereby the AI doesn't start. All the times and that are correct, but when I go past them they haven't come on. Which is really strange. Right, I think we've topped out there. So let's pull that back a notch and then get going again. Right, we are not going to get up this hill very quickly. just to warn you guys. So take another snapshot. Let's go and do a flyby, and it won't really be flying by. Do we have like a place where you would have, so you could have come off here? Does that run down by the? It does, but you can't really see it. Pond, lake, wall. Road. Yeah, it doesn't really go down by the railway, does it? Until you come down to here, whereby there I think is the best that you would get, but we're too far away. It's going to take us ages to get that far. So we'll get one from here, as though you've run into the field. To see trains go by. There we go. A stroll by. Indeed. Corrupt route. Try unticking in Steam and reinstall it. You won't lose any scenarios. The fact I just finished one and went straight into making the second. And the second one didn't work. The first one does. The first one works fine. Right, we're getting up a speed increase to 60 in a moment, but we won't because we'll be at the top. Because the climb increases, sorry. The climb really increases. Expect us to kill boiler pressure. Let's get the fireman shoveling coal again. Irascible Sap, good evening. How are you this evening? I'm worried that if we bring this down again, we're going to lose speed. Let's try it and see. Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Let's move that back to where it was. And let's put that on again. Oh, look at that water level. We need to get a bit of that going in as well. Which is that. Right, we're on a little of a reprieve. And then it'll go to like 1 in 87, I think it goes up to. On this bit. You're good, and me, I'm very well, thank you. Mr. Rogers, it was on the Settle to Carlisle line. Right, we're getting a little bit of speed up. So now I think we can pull back. There we go. I'm not going to pull back any further than that though, because we're about to hit the 1 in 60 or whatever it is. There we go. Now we'll keep that where it is for now. And hope that we can get up it a bit quicker. It says to whistle, but it's going to take us half an hour to reach the crossing. I'm sure it will settle down. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've tried deleting the AI and putting it back in. My next step is to try and remake the scenario from new. Right, this is the slog. And it is not a good idea to be putting coal and water in at this point, but I've got no choice. Too much too soon. 1 in 83. Good luck. Here's hoping we reach the top. Right, let's switch that off for a minute. I need all the boiler pressure I can get. Try waypoints. That's an idea. Right, the top of the hill is there. And it's 1 in 83 until we get there. There's a bridge, there's a road that comes over here. You can see the other side of it there. And when we go under that bridge, we've hit the top, and then it's downhill all the way. Right, we need to knock that down a bit more. And right now I don't care about the boiler. As long as we can keep moving at a steady pace. 1 in 63 now. Now then, well, what if you already bought it from AP? No, irascible, they're not compatible. Uh, 4472, just past 250 hours on TS, wow. Well done you. Right, there's the bridge that signifies the top. I like that. I like that two-tone whistle. Right. And our boiler has gone to pot, but never mind, we can fix that all now. We especially need water. As we start to roll down the other side of the hill. And for the first time we'll have this loco near 60. Which is a gold thing since custom scenarios at the minute are about as rare as them. Raise it with AP. Actually, it's one thing I wouldn't mind doing is make a scenario creating for a company like AP or JT. Not the programming side, but the scenario creation side and all that I would really enjoy doing. If you guys want me to do scenario packs and to release them, I'm more than happy to. I don't know how or where I would release them. Maybe see if I can do them through the CptnJenks website or something. Right, we should. No, we're still not getting any steam back. Well, that's as low as we can go. Release them on steam. You mean just on workshop? Yeah, it means that I get to devote the total amount of that I currently do into making scenarios, which isn't a lot. I was more thinking of a part-time job. You might have an idea for me. What's the idea, Mr. Harrison? Right, currently, that is being about as useful as a fart in a colander. But it's raising the boiler pressure, so we're going to keep it. Does that help? No. If I charge for them, I'll have to support them as well. That is true. It's just an idea that I've had occasionally to maybe do a scenario pack or something and see if it could be released. And the other thing that you then get is you get the dovetail problem of people will buy it and not have all the assets. So one of the things that I have with UK TS is that I've got a number of things off there and I just don't have all the assets for it. So then you end up cluttering up your game with a lot of assets that you only want for one scenario. There we go. Right, back up to the mid-40s. So we'll drop that again. Have some old MTS stuff on UKTS if you wanted to, maybe open to me making them for TS. Okay, but I don't have the MTS to find out what they were. Right, Cocoan's now on the map, on the hood even. It's always been on the map. Right, let's get the firebox filling back up again. Not that we need it, but it would be nice to have a little bit more. Right, we're nearly up at 50 and you can see how this is beginning to rock and roll. But we need to start braking now for our 25. There we go. Let's pull out the large injector and release all that. Push that back in. Trying to find a bum bag. Right, let's put the blower on. Let's give a whistle for the level crossing. Not that anybody is crossing, but also lets the signalman know that we're here. And that'll do, we're in. Let's open them and we'll come and have a look in the passenger view. 'Cause why not? Screenshot. What does that sign actually say? Overbridge to trains to Stranraer. Cool. She needs to hurry up, otherwise she's going to miss it. See? That's what happens, lady. She still got on anyway. Right, time to go. Let's get in the cab and pull the ejector out. Indeed they are. Right, onwards and outwards. Right, we're going to be running for just a tiny little while with the cylinder cocks open. We're going to play absolute havoc with my boiler pressure. Today, Mayor of the Wen announced after Manchester, the German police are restricting what can be taken onto the festival site. No bags. Sure there's one in the 30s, yes there is. There we go. And the blower is useless again now. Right, next stop is Newton Stewart. Platform 4. We should still have the cylinder cocks open, are they? Yes. Right, we haven't got long and then we can shut them. There we go, we can shut them off now. And that will help us get a bit more speed on. The other thing that will help us get a bit more speed on is bringing it back down the gear. think what she means, Mr. Harrison, is she's not allowed to take a rucksack. Right, we're on the flat and then we have the climb into Newton Stewart, where this scenario will end. Gosh, that was a long one. No handbags. Yeah, sorry, I'm not accustomed to carrying a handbag. I use a rucksack. Mrs. Jenks has a handbag, and the other 50 of them. How long is this train anyway? Is it 3 or 4? 3 and then the wagon. Which should have a red lamp on, but it doesn't. Ooh, we can uncouple it on the run. Right, 3 miles until we get into Newton Stewart. Have we got anything to do after that? No. That's the end of the run. What is the longest scenario that you guys would play? As in, like, I did a 4-hour one on the Western Lines of Scotland. Is that something that any of you would be interested in? Or are we looking more at 1 hour and then split it? $70 mins. About an hour. You can have a 4-hour scenario. Your max is 60 minutes. You'll get in when we reach the 1 hour mark on your scenario. You do 4 hours. Be perfect for your late night train stream. Just interested at the moment as to what different people think. Just because I quite like some long scenarios, but then I do like to switch it up a bit sometimes, and it's just not only for me playing them and you guys watching, but for you guys playing them as well. Not a 2-hour Donna Pass. Bearing in mind that one of my favourite moments on stream is still that 4-hour Britain scenario. which was made all the more fun by Mr. CK Sim. Right, we're actually in danger of speeding for the first time in this scenario. Oh, okay. Is that when you play or when you watch, Mr. Scotsman? Right, let's start braking for that 25, shall we? Even some short ones are rubbish. To be fair, any length scenario is good if it holds interest. Just because I was thinking, like this one began with some shunting, and then we've come along here. Would be good if then we finished off with some shunting or the run back. It's not in my way, is it? No. Thank goodness. We're actually going to speed as we come across here. Oh, that was a bit bumpy. Right, let's pull that out. That'll see us down to 15. And we have the signal. Both are okay. Right, that's us going past the signal box. And we're coming round and into platform 4. You'll play or watch 90-minute scenario if it's good though. I must say it is hard to make a scenario longer than that, which keeps the interest going. But like here, we've come in and we've finished, so it would be good if now we uncoupled, we went round and we pushed them into the siding or something. Right, well done, you've completed the scenario successfully. And we can't access the map. It's there. Right, let's come out of that then. Lovely. Operational errors, move train whilst loading or unloading. I spadded once and I sped once. Oh well.